like spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy...
Hi, I'm Cindy the Paint Diva and welcome to my blog. Today we are going to get down to business. So instead of talking in the paint store or at a client's home, I'm coming to you from my home office where we are going to talk not only paint colors but real estate. And you probably didn't know that I'm also a licensed real estate agent and I work through Prominent Properties Sotheby's Realty in Westfield, New Jersey. So today I'm going to put on my real estate hat as well as my Paint Diva hat, and we are going to discuss preparing your home to put it on the market. Now, this is a discussion that I have weekly, if not almost daily, in the store. It also happens when I go to people's homes. And usually what will happen is I will go into the home, I will ask a couple of questions when we get there, come to find out that the husband's getting ready to retire in the next year, the children are grown, they're getting married, they're moving out of the house. And then I'll ask them a question. By any chance, are we planning on putting this house on the market? How did you know? Well, I know because I've been doing this for 10 years and I know the signs when I see them. Here's how the discussion usually goes. I'll have a woman that'll come in, she'll tell me my husband's getting ready to retire, we're thinking about putting the house on the market, and I was thinking, my painter told me I should just paint every room linen white. Ding, 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 ding. However, I have this beautiful wallpaper that's been up for 30 years that has stripes and flowers in my foyer going up my stairs, and I'm sure the next homeowner will appreciate it. After all, I spent so much money on it. And I think I'm going to leave the wallpaper and then paint all the other rooms linen white. Ding, 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 ding. No, time out, time out. And this is when we need to have a come to Jesus talk. I will tell her, really what you want to do is make your home look as updated as possible, as modern as possible, because you need to turn the clock back 30 years, and I want you to think about something. Now, here's what I want to say to everyone in this position. Okay? Those of you that are getting ready to retire, and you bought that home 30, 40 years ago, I want you to ask yourselves a question. When you bought that house, when you were a young couple, getting ready to get married and have babies, did you like your mother's house? No.
You make me feel so young. You make me feel like spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual.
The first thing you need to do is put it in your head, this is not your home anymore. You have to remove yourself from the home and imagine yourself somewhere else. And you need to begin to prep your home to be something that someone else is going to like. Okay? In the area where I live, the town I live in is the #1 school system in the entire state of New Jersey. Why do you think people want to move into this town and are willing to pay the high taxes? School system. So the #1 buyer that's going to come in and buy her home is going to be a 30-year-old with a 2-year-old on the hip, pregnant with the next child, who wants to move into this house to raise their children here and send their kids to this school. Guarantee you that's where this woman was 30 years ago. So then I'll ask her this question. 30 years ago, when you bought the home and your children were little and you moved here to raise your kids in that house, did you like your mother's house? And the answer is usually, oh no, it was hideous. So that's what I want you to understand, is that now the next generation coming up, that 30-year-old that wants to come in and move into your house, they don't want to see their mother's house. They don't like what you like. I know that you think it's beautiful, and usually I'll hear, oh, but I spent so much money on those window treatments. I know, but that was 25 years ago. I think you got your money out of it at this point, okay? I would rather see nothing on the windows than see swagged, flowered, tasseled window treatments. So usually what I'll tell people is if you love those window treatments, you can leave them up for now, but when the day comes to show that house, take them down. Better yet, if you're going to have the house painted, you have to take the window treatments down anyway. Just don't put them back up. If you love them that much, save them for the new place and put them in your new home. But your new home buyer doesn't want to see those window treatments.
You and I are just like a couple of tots running across the meadow, picking up lots of forget.
So now let's talk putting your house on the market. Okay, what you need to understand is that this is now sales, and your home is the thing that you're selling, and you need to market that home. It's very important. Things aren't done the way they used to be done. 20 years ago, how did you look for a house? You'd go through the newspaper, you'd look for open houses, and you'd go to an open house, and that's the first time that you would see a house. Maybe you meet a real estate agent, and then you begin to work with them after that, okay? It's not done that way anymore. Now we have the internet. So the way people are shopping for homes is they're going on Trulia.com, Realtor.com. They're going on websites and looking at what? Photos of your home. So the very first thing they're going to see is photographs of your house, and if they don't like what they see, guess what? They're not going to call, and they're not going to want to see your home. So photographs are very important. Staging your home, prepping it is very important. If they see a house that looks like their mother's house, or worse, looks like grandma's house, they see too much work, don't like it, don't want it. So then if they do like the photos, you want them to come and see your home. And then what? You want them to make an emotional connection. You want them to see their stuff in your house. And I hate to tell you, but again, things are not the way they used to be.
Bells to be rung and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I...
Years and years ago, when we bought our first home, we were willing to do work on it. Hang wallpaper, paint ourselves, do all kinds of work. Kids today don't want to do any work. Okay, the way things are today is we don't cut our own grass, we hire a landscaper. We don't paint our own house, we hire a painter. You hire people to do those things. Okay, they don't want to see work. So if they walk in your house and the first thing they see in your foyer when they walk in the entry is grandma's wallpaper, okay, immediately they're going to get turned off and they're going to say, oh, this house is too much work. So what's the first thing that I want you to do? I'm about to show you some photos of how styles have changed over the years. And pretty much every 10 years we go through a cycle where things change. Just like music changes over the years, clothing styles change over the years, okay? Things go in and out of style in cycles, all right? And when I do seminars and I show these photos, you should hear the laughter in the room, especially as we get closer and closer to today, because people they laugh and then it starts to get quiet because people start to see their own homes. All right, and I want you to go through your home and I want you to start making a checklist. Oh, this is from the 60s, this is from the 70s, the 80s, even the 90s. It's out of date. After you watch this, I want you to go through your home and I want you to look and see if these are some of the things that you're seeing in your home, and those are some things that need to go.
Slow down, you move too fast. You've got to make the morning last. Just kicking down the cobblestones, looking for fun and feeling groovy. La 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 la, feeling groovy. what you knowin'? I've come to watch your flowers growing. Ain't you got no rhymes for me? Do do do, feeling groovy. La 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 la, feeling groovy.
A hot summer night, it felt like a net. I've gotta find my baby yet. I need you to soothe my head, turn my blue heart to red. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of loving you. A pretty face don't make no pretty heart. I learned that, but it's from the start. You think I'm cute, a little bit shy. Mama, I ain't that kind of guy. Oh, Lordy. Oh, Candare. Oh, let's fly way up to the clouds, away from the maddening crowds. We can sing in the glow of a star that I know of, where lovers enjoy peace of mind. Let us leave the confusion and all disillusion behind. Just like birds of a feather, a rainbow together we'll find. Oh, Lordy. Oh, cantare. Whoa. No wonder my happy heart sings. Your love has given me wings. No wonder my happy heart sings. Your love has given me wings. Penso che un sogno così non ritorni mai più. Mi dipingevo la mano e la faccia di lui.
Now you're going to ask, well, what do they want? What they want is a magazine photo. People are watching HGTV, they're on Pinterest, they're on house.com, they're looking at photos, and here's what happens. Whenever people call me to choose paint colors for them and they say, we just bought a new house and we went on House and we have a couple of pictures that we want to show you of what we'd like our house to look like. And they hand me the photo. They all show me the same stuff. I've gotten to the point where I say, don't even show me because I already know what you want. Here's the look that almost every new homeowner shows me that they want.
I'm right here, 'cause I need little love.
So what do you see? You see a lot of gray, right? Gray is the new beige. That's why I've done a video of how to choose gray colors. That's what everybody wants. Where I live in New Jersey, we are right on a commuter route, you know, with the train system. So a lot of people are moving here from Hoboken, Jersey City, New York City, and they're all moving out to the suburbs to raise their kids. All right? They've got the money to spend on your home, but they don't want to do the work. Okay, and these are the kind of photos that they usually show me. Now, there's always exceptions to the rule. Not everybody's the same. Not everybody loves gray. But as a general rule, they want neutral. Okay, they want gray beiges and gray blues and taupes and things like that. And here's how the conversation usually goes with me in the store. I'll have a 30-year-old sitting here waiting for me on this side of the table with her 2-year-old, and she's waiting for me to choose paint colors for her and listening while I'm helping the 65-year-old that's getting ready to downsize and doesn't want to get rid of her wallpaper and doesn't want to get rid of certain things because she likes them and she thinks that they're beautiful. And I will stand here and I'll tell her, you really need to use some more neutral colors, especially gray. Right now, Revere Pewter is the #1 color. So whenever someone's getting ready to sell their home, I'll usually tell them you need to use Revere Pewter somewhere in your house because that's the popular color. I can't keep that color stocked in my store right now. It's so popular, okay? So I show her gray and she says, oh, but I don't like gray. It's so cold and it's depressing. It reminds me of a battleship. I understand that. I know you don't like it, but your buyer is going to like it. And you need to understand that you're marketing your home now, okay? It's no longer about what do you like. It's about what they're gonna like, okay? So she's arguing with me about how she doesn't want to paint gray because she doesn't like gray. And my answer is, if you're staying in the house, I'm perfectly happy to give you the pink and the mint greens and the yellows and the happy colors that you like. But this is not about what you like anymore. Put those colors in the new place, okay? This place has to be what she's gonna like, okay? So I'll give her colors like Revere Pewter and Beach Glass and certain colors that are my top sellers in the store. She really doesn't like it, and as soon as I pull them out and I show them to her, the 30-year-old will say, oh my God, I love every one of those colors. Oh, that's exactly what I came here for you. Would you please come to my house, and would you come to my house and pick out all the colors for my whole house? And there you go. I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me in the store. And then this woman is shocked at what she hears coming from this one. And this is why I'm doing this video, because I'm trying to explain to you that this is about sales and marketing. This is no longer about what you like in your home. So this one needs to get the emotional attachment to your house, and you need to learn how to let go of the emotional attachment to your house. And I think that's the hardest part. Okay, so the colors that you love, save them for the next place. Okay, so understanding how important it is to photograph your home, to market it well. This is why I chose to go to work for an organization like Sotheby's, because this is what they understand. Their whole slogan is marketing at the highest level. Their photographs are so important that they will only use their own photographer, and they do gorgeous, look at this, aerial shots, okay? They make sure that your home looks absolutely as gorgeous as possible, okay? Who wouldn't want to buy this home? Okay, and they understand how important this is. I'm very visual. I'm the Paint Diva. I understand how important it is to make your home look beautiful. So after you've gone through your checklist, you take down the wallpaper, you get rid of the dated window treatments, you paint your house with the most popular neutral colors, then I would suggest getting someone in to stage your home. Okay? These days, a lot of realtors all understand the importance of staging. This is why I have gone into real estate myself, because this scenario has happened to me so many times, and I know how to make the home look beautiful, and I know how to make the home into something that somebody wants to buy. So this is what I love to do. This is what I am passionate about. I love making people's homes look beautiful. I love taking what you have and using it and rearranging it, making it look beautiful. Because I want you to paint it, stage it, sell it. Now let's get down to business. When you want to sell your house, you want the highest price, don't you? Really? I mean, isn't that the whole point? So as a real estate agent, here's my job. If I'm working for the seller, my job is to focus on you and work for you as the seller alone and get you the best possible price that you can get for that home. If I'm working for the buyer, my job is to work specifically only for you to get you the best price that I can possibly get you, okay? And the advantage that I have is doing what I do for a living is I know what she wants. I know how to make your house look like the house that she wants so that she's willing to pay top dollar to move into your home. And that's what we really want, right? You want the most money because this is your retirement. Your home is the biggest investment that you can make, okay, for most people. Okay, most people in their lives, their home is their biggest investment, and you don't want to have to, when it's time to sell your house, you don't want to have to lower the price because she sees that it's too much work. And here's what you want to think about, and here's what a lot of sellers don't understand, is that they think their house is fine the way it is. There's the first word, fine. That's the first problem. They think their house is fine the way it is, yet they want top dollar, where the other 3 houses that are on the market have already been updated and been staged and look beautiful. If they come in here and they see, you know, wallpaper and old window treatments and all kinds of work and dark, dingy paneled rooms, okay, from the 60s, and then they come over here and look at this house over here and everything's new, fresh, clean, bright, white trim, beautiful hardwood floors, everything has been updated and looks beautiful, they're going to buy this house, not yours. Okay? And your house is going to sit on the market for 6 months to a year while these other houses are getting sold. Okay? That's what you need to think about. So this is your biggest investment. This is your retirement. Keep up to date with it. Okay? Keep little by little, keep updating it, keep modernizing it. And then when it's time to sell, you call your real estate agent and we will be able to sell it for you, and it shouldn't sit on the market. It should sell. Now, okay? Most of the information that I'm sharing with you today is based on my experience here in northern New Jersey. I don't know what the market is like in Oregon, okay? I have no idea. Okay, so houses will sell if you do what I tell you to do and you prep it and you get it ready. Your house will sell. Okay, but you need to be realistic and you need to understand that this is a competitive market and you're competing against all these other sellers that are out there, and you know, all you have to do is make it look beautiful and make it look like a home that people want to buy, and your house will sell. So that's it for today, and let's go sell that house.
Like spring has sprung, and every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I want to go and play hide and seek. I want to go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. Oh, you and I are just like a couple of tots running across the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today, 'cause you make me feel so young. Oh, you and I the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today, 'cause you make me feel so